Yeah, it's your boy Yannick getting ready to do a video talking about a recession and money management. Yeah, with the cost of living going up, prices are getting high. It's becoming more unaffordable to live because with inflation, like 15 years ago, it used to cost about $1,000 to get a one-bedroom apartment. 10 years ago, you could get two bedrooms for like $1,200. But these days, to make it here in America, you gotta pay like at least $3,000 or $4,000 for a two-bedroom apartment here in America. A lot of people are going overseas to Thailand and China and Japan because cost of living overseas is a lot cheaper. Here in America, it's more expensive. I'm doing a video here on Columbia Road in the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C., my hometown. With inflation and the high cost of living, people are moving overseas. Some people are moving to Africa. Some people are moving to Europe. But rent is at an all-time high. Rent is so much money. These days, people can't even afford to buy a house because houses these days are like $500,000. Some houses are like $1 million. Like these days, to buy a house or to be able to afford one, you got to be rich or making a lot of money every year with the cost of inflation and high cost of living. So people are downsizing and moving overseas because cost of living is cheaper. Especially here in the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C., my hometown. Rent is so high here. For a two-bedroom apartment, it's like $3,000 to $4,000. It's like living here in the district, you got to be making $100,000, $200,000 just to survive. And the average person isn't making that much of money. So what do you do when you can't make that much of money? What do you do to survive? Are you just driving, or you just existing? Or what do you do so you can make it and survive? Well, some people are going back to school to get a trade. Some people are getting more skills so they can make more money on a job because it's so expensive to make it out here in America. And a lot of people are going overseas. In 6 months, I'm considering getting my passport. But I don't know where I'm gonna be in 10 years or 15 years. To getting to the point where I can't afford living here in DC because it's so high to live. I be praying to God when inflations and the cost of living, with the price of automobiles going up, cars at an all-time high. Cars are so expensive these days to buy. Cars are like $30,000, $40,000. Used cars are like $15,000. These days you can't get a car for under $5,000. So prices are at an all-time high. Whenever you work in a job, it's best to save as much money as you can save because you don't know when you're going to get more money. You don't know when you're going to be able to get another job because these days people are getting laid off with the government and Trump in office. So much people are losing their jobs with the layoffs. So whenever you work and save as much money as you can because you don't know when you're going to get more money. And it's hard out here, man. You know, for these past 10 years, I wish I was saving more money. I would be a lot better off. And most people would be a lot better off if they were saving. But most of the time, people look online at their favorite celebrity or favorite social media influencers. They look at their life and try to keep up with the Joneses, not realizing they give them a setback. But I'm trying to get it together, get my priorities in order. So in 10 years, 15 years, I can be more financially stable, where I could afford a nice place to live and I don't become homeless. In the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C., in these DC streets, in my hometown, in front of the church, on Columbia Road, doing a little video. I haven't did a video publicly on YouTube in 4 months. I'm not going to even I might make this private, but inflation is at an all-time high. Most people can't afford living here in America. Prices are going up, it's getting so high. So what do? Do you save your money, or you just move outside the country, saving and survive? This is the end of my video. You have a prosperous day. We approaching into 2026. The year's almost done. Y'all have a good year. I wish y'all happiness, good luck, best wishes, success. I wish our family well. I pray to God, stand strong. Blessed to still be here. Y'all have a good day. Peace. Bye.